Hey, it's Bachelors by Design with me, Trina B. Now listen, it's the weekend and it's canning day or canning days because I'm going to be canning probably all weekend. As you can see in my background, got a lot of stuff to can. Okay, today, well, in this tutorial, I'll just say that I am canning meatballs, okay? Now, hold up. Bam! These are Costco's meatballs, Kirkland. They're Kirkland signature, okay? As you can see right there. These are good meatballs, okay? All right, let me put them down because they're heavy. Now, in today's tutorial, I'm probably just going to show you guys canned in beef broth and barbecue sauce, okay? Before we get started with that though, let me just say this. I have Presto pressure canners. I have a 23 quart. Let me just bring you over here. I have, there we go. This one is a 23 quart, okay? And I can double stack pint jars in this one. So this can hold up to 20 jars, which I absolutely love. This one, however, is a 16 quart. It only holds 7 to 10 jars. Now, the difference in the jars, real quick. This is a wide mouth jar. It'll probably only hold about 7 or 8 of these at the most, okay? At the bottom. This one, of course, I can double that. These are regular mouth jars. You see? You see the difference? Okay. With these, it will hold 10, or in this one, of course, I can double stack, it will hold 20. So, because we finna get canning, okay, we finna have about 25-30 jars going at one time. Praise y'all. All right, here we go. Now, please follow the instructions on whatever pressure canner you have. Let's get started on these meatballs. Now, I've never done this before, so we're going to experience it together, and I'm going to hope they turn out okay. All right, let's get started.
All right, so getting the meatballs into the jars. It looks like each jar will hold about 2 cups of meatballs. So 1 bag of meatballs filled exactly 12 jars. Okay, so I'm gonna fill half the jars with barbecue sauce. We love Head Country barbecue sauce, and this sauce, as you can see, is pretty liquidy, so I don't have to add any water to it. If you were using a thicker sauce, you would probably need to add water to your barbecue sauce. So I did run out of sauce. I do have more on hand, so I'm going to grab that. Okay, so now that I filled 6 of my jars with barbecue sauce, I'm going to move on and go ahead and fill the rest of my jars with beef broth. I used better than bouillon, and I mixed it with hot water. Now I'm just going to go ahead and debubble my jars by going around with my debubbling tool. Sometimes when you debubble, of course, you have to go back and add a little bit more liquid because we want to make sure we're at that 1-inch head mark. Go ahead and clean the jars off with a bit of vinegar to make sure we don't have any debris or anything on those jars that would prevent us from sealing. My lids were already sterilized, so I'm just getting those added on, and also my rings. Remember, these should only be fingertip tight. Okay, this is how they're looking, and they look pretty good to me, so we're gonna go ahead and get them in the canner. So in my canner, I'm adding 3 quarts of water and a splash of vinegar. So I'm putting in the meatballs with the barbecue sauce at the bottom, and again, I am double stacking in this one. So let me let you get a look. That's the first layer there. Okay. Then I'm gonna add my rack to separate my jars and add in the ones with the beef broth. Okay, I got them all in. This is what it looks like with them in there double stacked. Okay, so here's my lid. I did make sure that my vent hole was clear and that my top was popping up and down. Now, on the lid, there is an arrow that you have to line up with the arrow that is on the handle of your canner. Once you put your lid on and get your arrows lined up, all you have to do is give it a good twist to make sure that it is locked on and secure. Okay, so now that we have the lid on secure, this canner has a dial gauge. The dial gauge tells you how much pressure is inside your canner. I bought another weight because it came with a 15-pound weight. I bought one that was adjustable. It's exactly like the one on my 16-quart pressure canner. I'm going to use it on this one as well. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my heat on. We're going to turn it on high and let the pressure begin to build up in our canner. And then we'll be right back. Okay, I am at a full steam. And my top has popped up. So it is now time for us to let this vent for 10 minutes. Remember, you always have to let your canner vent for 10 minutes before adding your weight. Okay, our 10 minutes is up, and now it is time for us to add on our 10-pound weight.
Now we have to wait for it to jiggle, 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 jiggle. And once it jiggles, we're going to be ready to set our timer for 75 minutes or 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay?
Okay, so now that we're jiggling, I turned my heat down to a medium-low heat, which we're at about a 4. We want to keep the pressure inside only about 10 to 11 pounds of pressure. When we're done, I'll come back to show you guys the end results.
Okay, you guys, so it is done, and we are going to see the results together, okay? Let me bring y'all on over to check it out. As you can see, the top has gone down, which means it's safe to open the pressure canner. When you take off the weight, you don't hear any steam being released. Okay, let's see. And be careful. Make sure you open your lid away from you so that the steam doesn't burn you. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but they are whistling. Okay, got our jar grabbers here, and let's see what we have. It looks like maybe we lost a little bit of the liquid, but it's not bad. We'll take that.
Okay, y'all, so I knew these were smelling too good. Look inside. Okay, so clearly my liquid has escaped. That's why I'm taking you guys along on this journey with me, so you can see the ups and downs of canning. Hopefully these are still okay. Let's get them out and see. All right, my liquid is still there, so they look fine. Okay, so it actually looks like all of the jars are okay. Yes, some of the liquid did escape. I'm gonna let these cool down to temp before I wash them off and make sure they sealed properly, but I think they're gonna be okay. So after all of that, I only had 2 jars that didn't seal, so we're just gonna go ahead and eat those meatballs, and I'm gonna test it out for y'all right now. Okay, and they are good. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Love ya. Bye.